for their long term after your NEET EAP set examinations. Whoever have completed your 12th standard and after your long term also you are wishing to take one more drop, this session is for you. Yes, sir?
Yes. Hello, my dear students. Here we are the NEET World team here for you, and we are launching our 2026 NEET long-term batch here.
Yes.
So we'll discuss about this complete academic planner, and we'll also introduce our faculties also.
Yes.
Yes.
After looking into NEET 2025 examinations, as physics paper is a big shock for all the students.
Yes.
So based on that, based on the analysis of 2025 paper, we have designed a master plan where you can crack the exam in any case, at
Yes.
any cost, even if the paper is very tough, you will crack the exam with
Yes.
this plan.
Yeah.
Yes, right,
Yeah,
sir?
in the previous exam, we come across many challenges,
Yes.
subject-wise, as physics or chemistry, biology. We have exclusively, we can give the best for that
Yes.
according to the strategic plan about the 6 months.
Yes.
Okay? Yes.
So yes, now
Now here we have our Prasanna ma'am, our biology faculty, and along with that we have our Ramesh sir. So we have our zoology faculty here, and we have our physics faculty here, Vignesh sir with us, and myself Ajay sir.
yes.
Yes.
So now we'll be starting with the schedules.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes. So we are launching our batch from today, that is 20 May, as well
Already
as
the first batch has commenced and the second batch is going to start from June 1st.
Yes.
You can take both online and offline, and the biggest news for you is the first 10 days classes are for complete free in the app.
Yes, and these first 10 days from today onwards,
Yes.
for the next 10 days, it means till June
June
1st. So we are going to give complete basics
Yes.
of this complete 11th and 12th topics.
Yes.
So it might be, you might be dropper or you might be 12th class. So it will be useful for all these students, right now?
Whoever are
Yes.
going to write your NEET 2026 examination, this session is for you.
Yeah, something like a bridge course where you can focus on your weaker points. Like wherever you have difficulties, you can focus on those points.
Yes.
Okay? Yes.
Next. So yes, you can log into our Telegram channel by scanning the scanner,
Yes.
where in each and every day you will get 4 questions from all the 4 subjects with the solutions, which gives you the best practice session with respect to all types of questions from basic to advanced. And in this Telegram channel, you will get an opportunity to chat with all our
Yes.
master tutors.
Yes. So whatever the queries you can you just write in the chat box, so
Yes.
that we will guide you according to your requirements. Right.
Fine. So now
Then next.
let's start with the NEET 2026 Master Planner and
NEET. Yes. So NEET 2026. So just yeah. So let's discuss about NEET 2026 master plan. So this is, we are going to provide you 6 months master plan. So how we are going to cover all the topics of all the subjects also, right? Yes.
beginning from June to November, all the 4 subjects master plan, how you can decide, how you can design it, we are going to say it now. Now, month-wise strategy from June to November, we will plan it accordingly. We are giving you the best study plan, tips and timetable, and we are giving you the ultimate game changer over here. Even if the paper is very tough, you are going to solve it easily by using this master planner. Yes, let's achieve our goal of NEET 2026 with this. First, if we have to look into biology.
Yes. Ma'am, you just start with the biology part.
Yes.
Then we'll discuss about physics. Then finally we'll discuss about chemistry part.
Yes,
Okay.
fine.
So yes, start.
So here if we have to see, according to from 3 years we'll plan, like from NEET 2023, 2024 and 2025. From these 3 years, what is your weightage in your NEET examination? Of course, if you see any of the paper, the maximum bulk of the questions have been covered from cell biology and plant physiology from your NCERT level, and all the core botany chapters together like plant kingdom and biological classification, morphology and anatomy. These are the core botany topics from all these chapters. Approximately 40% of your paper is covered. So based on that we are going through. Same in the case of 2024 also, just 2 to 3 questions will be varying from each chapters, but accordingly if you can see this pie chart, this is the level of percentage that you have got, and in each and every year the bulk questions are from plant physiology and cell biology of these chapters. Fine. Next, same in the case of 2025. Of course, in the year 2025, you have got many questions whereby the questions are interlinking between the chapters. As such, you got many questions from these chapters again. But the question pattern which they are asking has changed. Fine, they are interconnecting between the chapters and they are asking, and most of the numerical questions and match the following questions, extremely statement based questions have asked in this year. And so here if you have to look the bar chart wherein there is clear cut comparison for each and every chapter that is given from 2023 to 2025, wherein as I told you the most of the questions have appeared from cell cycle, cell division, photosynthesis in higher plants, and the next highest chapters are biomolecules, cell the unit of life, respiration in plants, and all the core botany chapters together they have got the equal weightage. If you have to consider biological classification, morphology, the question is always from the example part of examples part, and here in the NEET World we are giving you or we are providing you the best mnemonics to be to tackle all the example based questions. Now coming to the chapter wise weightage of NCERT 12. Here under botany we are going to cover sexual reproduction of flowering plants, especially principles of inheritance and molecular basis of inheritance. Most of your question paper from NCERT 12 will be maximum from the genetics and next sexual reproduction of flowering plants. And microbes in human welfare you will get 2 to 3 questions for sure, at least 2 questions, that also from the examples part directly from your NCERT, where we are going to give you best mnemonics and tricks to just remember that within 10 minutes. Next, biotechnology and applications. This both botany and zoology faculty of NEET World will be dealing, whereas from this questions it is application based. Most of it are application based and sequence of the procedure based questions. So both of us will be dealing and giving you the best objective exposure from this chapter. And if you have to see the chart, same wise as we have discussed, most of the questions are appearing from the genetics. First, principles of inheritance and variation, molecular basis of inheritance. If you have to see from 2023 to 2025, this is the range of questions. And next topmost topic comes after genetics is your sexual reproduction of flowering plants, where you have to ultimately focus on pre-fertilization, fertilization and post-fertilization events, and wherein this chapter is interconnected with the ploidy of cell cycle and cell division, and you will get the questions connecting from the chapters plant kingdom of NCERT 11, anatomy of flowering plants NCERT 11, sexual reproduction of flowering plants NCERT 12, linking with the genetics or cell cycle and cell division. Like that the questions have appeared, so you have to have proper grip on each and every chapter. That is only possible with multiple revisions and most of the objective practice. Now here in NEET World, how we are going to deal with all the chapters. In the month we are going to cover all the chapters and complete the syllabus by November here itself, wherein first we are focusing on cell biology of these 3 chapters, followed by living world. Okay, this will be finished in June with complete exposure on all sort of questions, and here from each segment of this chapter you will be having proper exposure on the objectives regarding match the following type of questions, statement based questions, assertion reason questions, most importantly diagram based questions. Because in the complete NCERT of biology, if you have to consider beta, 40 to 45% of the concept is covered just by referring the diagrams of NCERT itself, that we are going to cover here. And next, in July and August, we are going to cover the core botany chapters, biological classification, plant kingdom, morphology and anatomy, with the best mnemonics and tricks where you have ever seen. Okay? And then from plant physiology will be covered in the September, along with plant physiology, microbes in human welfare chapter from 12th NCERT will also be covered in the month of September. With this, all the NCERT 11th chapters will be done from the botany. Okay? And here in the month of September, we are giving you marathon revision sessions where you can have complete revisions and cumulative tests with subject wise and all the 4 subjects in combination, so that you will have a proper practice with it. Next, NCERT 12 will be beginning in the October month, where you have to focus on the sexual reproduction of flowering plants and biotechnology. This will be dealt in the month of October. And lastly, we are ending up the complete class sessions with practice by the month of November, where we are going to look into principles of inheritance and variation and molecular basis of inheritance. This will be the planner for biology, where you will shortly get 360 on 360. Once after listening to the zoology faculty also, you will get complete confidence with respect to biology, that you can score 360 on 360 for sure, whatever the paper might be in the NEET 2026. Now I would like to invite Vignesh sir. Sir, please now give them the best planner for physics, sir.
Obviously,
like how they can tackle the physics, however the paper might be. Okay? Yes, over to you, sir.
Okay. So obviously, like when we come into physics topic now, like people feel stress, anxiety, tension when they see the paper. So no need to worry about that. So we'll go into class 11 and class 12 topics. What are the topics are available in physics? First, if we see in class 11, the units has been divided into 11. So first unit is world, like physical world and measurement. Second one we come across kinematics. So when we go into kinematics now, like the subtopics are motion in a straight line and motion in a plane. So obviously, like in kinematics, most of the questions will be a graph based. Most of the questions will be a graph based. So next is laws of motion. So in laws of motion, we need to concept on graphs, which is friction based, then work power energy. Then we come across the topic unit 5, motion of a system of a particle and rigid body. So obviously, if you see in NCERT, like the chapter name is system of particle and rotational motion. So most of the circular motion will be covered in system of particle and rotational motion. So next we come across the topic gravitation. Next, mechanical properties of solids and fluids. Next is thermal properties of matter, thermodynamics, then KTG. So mostly these thermal properties of matter, thermodynamics and KTG covered as a single unit. Here we have divided into 3 subtopics. One is thermal property, thermodynamics and KTG. Next is oscillation and waves. So when we come across class 12, first is electrostatic. In electrostatic, we will see electric charges and fields, and then capacitance and potentials. Then electricity, magnetism and matter, then electromagnetic induction and alternative current, electromagnetic waves, optics, dual nature of radiation and matters, then atoms and nuclei, then comes electronic devices. In this, most of the topics will be covered in class 11 basics, like vernier caliper, those kind of things. Okay, next we will go across the high scoring topics in physics for class 11. So mainly we come across laws of motion first, then work power energy, system of particle and rotational motion, then gravitation, thermodynamics and oscillation. So these are the main topics which we should cover in class 11. But if you see in laws of motion, right, mostly the conceptual based and numerical based question will be asked. Under this, mostly this friction, tension, inclined planes, questions will be there. When we go into topic work, power and energy, questions on power, work energy theorem and then conservation of energy will be asked sequentially. Then system of particles and rotational motion. So moment of inertia, torque and then angular momentum. When we go into topic gravitation, so Kepler's law, satellites, gravitational potential energy are most important topic. So next is thermodynamics. Heat engines, first law of thermodynamics and thermodynamic processes like pressure, then volume, then temperature. These are the three important topics which comes under thermodynamic process. Then oscillation and waves. So SHM formula and wave equation are most important topics in oscillation and waves. So next we go into the topic called like class 12th. So in this current, electricity, electrostatic, magnetism and matter and electromagnetic induction, ray optics and modern physics. So in modern physics compulsory 2 to 3 questions will be asked in NEET. So when we go into current electricity, right? So Ohm's law, combination of resistor, Wheatstone bridge are most important topics. So second one is electrostatic. So Coulomb's law, electric field, Gauss law are the most important topics. So in Gauss law we should mainly focus on the theories. Then magnetic effect of current and magnetism. So Ampere's law, Biot-Savart's law, force on charges are the important topics. So electromagnetic induction and alternative current, that is AC. So here Lenz's law, mutual induction or self-inductance and LC circuit. So next is ray optics, Lenz formula, mirror formula, refraction, critical angle are the important topics. So next is modern physics. So photoelectric effect, atomic models, nuclear physics and semiconductors are the important topics. So why these topics are high scoring? See, NEET focus on more conceptual and clarity and quick numericals, like whatever the question they are asking, no, like F is equals to ma we will take. Okay, directly they will give the values for mass and acceleration. We need to calculate this force. The same kind of formulas will be asked and the same kind of questions will be asked. You need to go through the questions. Okay. Next is these topics have simple formula based questions and often repeated in pattern. So if you see across 2024, 2023, 22, 21 papers, most of the questions are repeated. Like most of the pattern questions are repeated. So next is they appear in multiple chapters and integrate easily with other concepts. So when we go through the topic gravitation in class 11 and class 12 first chapter, current, electricity and like charges and fields. So both are interrelated topics. Okay, that's what they are saying. So multiple chapters are integrated with easily with other chapters. Next is chapter wise high priority topics. So previously we have seen that what are the high priority topics in class 11 to score. Now what are the chapters wise and topic wise high priority topics, like units and measurement, dimensional analysis, error calculation, kinematics, graphs of motion, projectile motion. Next is laws of motion, Newton's law, friction, circular motion. Next is work power energy, work energy theorem, conservation of energy. Next is system of particle and rotational motion, center of mass, torque, moment of inertia, gravitation, satellite, escape velocity, gravitational potential or potential energy. Okay. Mechanical properties of solids and fluids, Pascal's law, Bernoulli's theorem and viscosities. Next is thermal properties of matter, specific heat and calorimeter. Thermodynamics, first law of thermodynamics, isothermal or adiabatic process. These are the important topic in thermodynamics. Then heat engines, oscillation, SHM equation, energy in SHM. Then comes waves, wave speed, sound wave equation and resonance. These are the topic wise in each chapter. Next is class 12th. So when we go into electrostatic, Coulomb's law, electric field, Gauss law, potential are the important topics. So next is current, electricity, Ohm's law, circuits, Kirchhoff law and Wheatstone bridge are the most important topics. In Kirchhoff law and Wheatstone bridge, like direct questions will be there. The diagram will be given. You need to find what is the value of the diagram. That's it. Then magnetism, magnetic field due to current, force on moving charges. Next, electromagnetic induction, Lenz's law, induced EMF, mutual or self-inductance. Next is alternating current, AC circuit, impedance and resonance. Next is electromagnetic wave, properties and spectrum. So this spectrum mostly will be theory based. So next is ray optics. So mostly the mirror or lens formula will be asked, direct questions will be there, then refraction, total internal reflection. Next is wave optics, Young's double slit or interference. Next, modern physics, which is photoelectric effect, Bohr's model, nuclear reaction. Semiconductors, last topic, diodes, logic gates and Zener diodes. See, in logic gates, compulsory one questions will be there. So if we see in month wise, in first month we'll cover foundation plus motion, like basic mathematics and then vector algebra, then what is vector, what is scalar and what are the subtopics comes under units and measurements and physical world. Then motion, kinematics, like motion in a straight line, motion in a plane. These are the topics which we'll cover in first month. So in first week we'll see physical world and units and dimension, in second week kinematics, in third week laws of motion, in fourth week we'll see what are the problems which are comes under these 3 units. Next is in month July, the second month. So work power energy to gravitation. These are the topics we'll see. So work power energy, system of particle and rigid body. So in this itself we'll cover what is the rolling motion and circular motion. Next is gravitation. So first week we'll see what is work power energy. Second week we'll see center of mass, torque, moment of inertia. Then third week gravitation, and fourth week we'll see what are the questions are comes under these 3 chapters or three units. Okay. Next is month 3, like fluids to oscillation. So first one is mechanical properties, thermal properties of matter, thermodynamics, kinetic theory of gases and oscillation and waves. So when we see the first 3 months, like class 11 portions has been completed. So in this first week elasticity, fluid mechanics will be completed. In second week thermal properties of matter and heat transfer will be completed. Third week thermodynamics and KTG will be completed. And the fourth week we'll see what is oscillation and waves. Next comes to month 4, that is September month, electrostatic to magnetism. We'll see what is electrostatic in first unit, second unit is electric current, third one is magnetic effect of current and magnetism. So in first week we'll see what is Coulomb's law, Gauss law, potential and capacitance. Second week we'll see what is current electricity. Third week magnetic effect or magnetic field, Ampere's law. Fourth week Lorentz force, magnetic materials and a test based on these 3 topics. Next, month 5, EMI to dual nature. So EMI, alternative current, electromagnetic waves, optics, dual nature of radiation and matter. These are the topics which we comes under October, month 5. So in week 1 EMI, week 2 AC, week 3 EM waves, optics will be covered. In week 4, photoelectric effect and the practice test based on the what are the chapters we have completed in month 5. In November, like atoms to final revision, like whatever the topics which we comes under month 1 to month 6, we'll see a final revision. So in atoms and nuclei, first chapter, and electron devices, second chapter. So in first week we'll see Bohr's model, nuclear physics. In second week semiconductors and logic gates. So in third week we'll see full revision on class 11 and fourth week at full revision of class 12. After that we'll go to the topics which are most difficult for the students to come across class 11th and 12th. So this is about physics. Next we'll continue with zoology.
Yeah. Hello, my dear aspirants, 2026. Okay, I'm going to explain about zoology. I'm the zoology teacher here in the NEET World. Okay, so yeah, if come to the zoology subject, as you know, the zoology, it is interesting subject and a beautiful subject, and we can crack the zoology about 175 above marks also. Okay, until that time you have to plan it. You have to proper plan it about the zoology, because of there are different kind of syllabus is there. If come to the human physiology and human reproduction, it is different. And animal kingdom, animal diversity 1 and 2, which is non-chordates and chordates. Those topics are the different. So they can formation of the questions also different from the different chapters. If come to the ecology, evolution, these kind of chapters are different. So in this way, we have to take a proper plan for the 2026 exam. Just come across previous year question papers, there is a toughness is increase every year. In that way, you guys has to be planned it for the 2026. I am going to explain the topic nature and weightage of the chapters. Okay, here if come to the human physiology, just look into human physiology. So human physiology, it is the high weightage from the respiration and circulation, excretion. Like these chapters come to the human physiology, it is high weightage, about 14 to 15 questions, including human reproduction, and reproductive health, about 6 questions. Assume this is the topics about 20 questions. 20 questions. Just look into this. This is about 45% of the paper. 45% of the paper, which is human physiology and reproduction, reproductive health. Just look into this. This is the like human physiology. So you have to come across this NCERT, complete version of NCERT. And if you are good at NCERT line to line, also not enough. They can ask you in the human physiology and reproduction out of the thinking, like out of the NCERT also few questions. So in that way, you have to read analytical way. If come to the physiology itself, you have to read analytical way. If animal kingdom, if you come across animal kingdom, they can ask you examples itself. They match the following questions. And if come to the evolution, that is different, the theories. And if come to the animal physiology, there are different kind, like respiration is different. And neural control and coordination and reproduction, these are interlinking if the physiology. They are all comes under neural coordination. There is a regulation in the respiration and circulation also regulated by brain itself. So in that way, they can give you the question, each chapter irrelevant. If they come to the disease like disorder, if come to the disorder in the respiration, they don't ask you disorder locomotion. So that is why the frame of the question is different in the each chapter, even it is physiology. So that is the uniqueness of the NEET. You have to focus. We are here to give you the best strategic plan where you have to be focused. Okay, I'm going to explain the syllabus here. Yeah. If come to the excretion, just this is the human physiology all over. Human physiology. So I have to complete, this is in the June. Human physiology. I have to complete in the June, human physiology, from the respiration to final chapter, which is chemical coordination in the NCERT. respiration to chemical coordination, I am going to complete in the June. So if come to the excretion chapter, these are the topics, excretion. Sometimes they can ask you the observation questions or analytical question, application oriented. Yeah, if come to the nephron location, they did ask previous. In the excretion, this is the observation question. Observation in the diagram. So these kind of questions they can make. So you have to be smart in the physiology. Yeah, if you want to become a doctor, be like a doctor. Just look into that. Doctor will work on 12 hours per day. So just like that, you have to work on as like a doctor in the physiology topics. Physiology itself, like anatomy and as well there is a physiology. Anatomy, physiology co-link. So you have to be think like a doctor while reading. Everything is analytical. If the human excretory system is what? There is a diagram, kidney and excretory parts. And if come to the example, this is the chapter I did take example only. Yes, and urine formation, it is the physiology. What is physiology? What is osmolarity between the two mediums? Okay, and the function of renal tubule. What is structure and mechanism of concentration filtrate? This is also physiology in the chapter. There is a anatomy is there, physiology is there in the chapter. Likewise, you have to read everything. Okay, if come to the human physiology, like, yeah, this is locomotion and movement. Yeah, mostly they can ask you the diagram based question in the locomotion, which is skeletal system. And skeletal system, which is very easy to identify the answer, and as well if you practice the MCQs, enough this. Okay, and the muscle, like muscle, contraction of muscle, sliding filament theory, it is just concept based. Where is the neuron? Where is the motor unit? What is the motor unit for the contraction of muscle? Okay, what is acetylcholine, neurotransmitter to use for the contraction of the muscle? So it is very easy topic to choose answer. So this kind of easy topics also sometimes they can make hard questions. So in that way you have to be smart. You have to read very like focused. This is the chapter also I have to teach in the June. And if come to the next, neural control and coordination, this is also physiology topic I am going to teach you in the June. Yes, and chemical coordination and interactions. Guys, chemical coordination, it is very easy and interesting. Where is the hormones involved for the body functions? Okay, hormones nothing but chemicals. Okay, who can release it, which gland, which part they can release, and they can reach the target and action it. Okay, it is interesting of endocrine hormones, especially hormones like where they can release by brain itself, the which part of the brain they can like release the hormone, and they can encourage the release the hormone. Endocrine, human endocrine system is what? Hormones and heart, kidney and gastrointestinal tract and mechanism of hormone action. This is also the physiology, complete physiology topic I am going to teach in this NEET World in the June. Okay, don't miss it. And if come to the chapter 4, which is structural organization, this is also I am going to teach in the June, end of the June I am going to teach structural organization. If they come to the structural organization, there is a tissues, different type, 4 types of tissues I am going to teach. 4 types of tissues: epithelial tissue, epithelial tissue, and connective tissue like neural tissue, muscular tissue I am going to teach, and as well earthworm and cockroach frog. This is the most important for anatomists. Anatomy. This is the anatomical part. Okay? Yes. And if come to the human reproduction, this is very, very, very important, guys. Most of the people like this feeling this is the hard topic. Human reproduction is most important. I am going to teach in the July. Okay? If come to the reproductive health, I am going to focus these areas in the July itself. Okay? Yes. And Next topic, animal kingdom. Animal kingdom, it is about the matter of August, complete August month. I'm going to teach animal kingdom. Okay, animal kingdom, there is a part 1 from the porifera to arthropoda, animal kingdom part 2 from the mollusca to chordate. Okay, I'm going to teach in the August. Yes, and if come to the biodiversity and conservation, this is about September. Guys, biodiversity conservation, very, like it is a smart topic, very easy if you are come across. Okay, yes, and if come to the ecology, ecology is it is looking like easy, but it is handling the question is very hard. So ecosystem is there in the ecology, biodiversity conservation is there in the ecology, organisms and population interactions is there in the ecology. There are 3 chapters in the ecology. I am going to teach in the September. Yes. If come to the ecosystem, in the ecology, ecosystem, September, and the human health and disease, I am going to teach in the October month. Okay, human health and disease. This is very easy. In this chapter, there is a communicable diseases are there, non-communicable diseases are there, and immunity is there. Immunity is the interesting topic. 2 questions coming from the immunity, make sure. Okay, yes. If come to the next chapter, evolution. Evolution I am going to teach in the October. Okay, evolution is, there is the theories and where the support the evolutionary theories and geological time scale. Okay, this is important for the chapter. 1 or 2 questions coming from this chapter. Yes, and if come to the November, I am going to teach half of the genetics. I am going to teach in the genetics, and Madam Botany also, Prasanna Madam also going to teach about genetics. Okay, yes, and guys, biotechnology also Madam and me comment together, like teach about biotechnology. Okay, yeah, guys, this is all over up to the November, the syllabus. We are scheduled it accordingly. So until end of the November, we will complete all the syllabus. From the December onwards, we are going to focus on like exams. Okay, we will make you perfect in the up to the December. Okay, yeah, don't worry, you have to join the NEET World. Guys, if you planned, very easy, the exam is very easy. If you are unplanned, the simple exam also you don't crack. Okay, this is very simple. If you are programmed up to the November, if you guys follow this NEET World, it is very easy for you to crack the NEET. Thank you. The chemistry sir will explain the syllabus. Okay, thank
Yes.
you.
So Ramesh sir, so first tell me sir, so along with the NCERT books,
Yeah.
so how can we make them to feel more than that?
Yeah,
So it's not only about NCERT, right? So
Yeah.
now we need to focus along with the NCERT, some other things has to be
Sir,
focused.
Actually, NCERT concept, why it is came, first introduce a NEET,
Yes.
they are follow the prime book, it's the NCERT.
Yes.
So every year there is an increasing of hardness. They can take the concept from the NCERT, but the concept will be out of the NCERT, that will be student make the knowledge.
Yes.
Yes.
So my dear students, so along with the NCERT, so we are providing our own material which are prepared with very finest experts of this nation. Okay, so those materials will be highly helpful for your preparation. And you know, so along with the previous year questions of NEET, so we are coming up with some other quality questions which will definitely boost your preparation to the next level. So what I just wanted to tell you is, see, once after looking at the 2025 paper, so what we have got from that, what we have learned from that. So not just only NCERT, yes, NCERT is our Bible, yes, we need to follow that. Along with that, we need to focus some other things also. So those things will be purely covered in our standard materials which are provided by our institute NEET World. Okay, and along with that, if we look at the question paper pattern, so up to 2024 we have seen questions are at moderate, easy to moderate level, but there is a drastic change when it comes to 2025, right? So by looking at that paper, we are providing some very quality questions which are really high standard. So we will make you to clear those questions also. Okay, So this is how we are coming up with the for this upcoming academic year. And I just wanted to address from the comment section also. You can write anything. If you have any doubts, queries, you can write in the comment box so that I will guide you. See, Tanushka is asking about NEET portion. Is there any reduction in the 2026 NEET portion? So Tanushka, as of now, just let us follow only 2025 syllabus. So once if there is any update from this NEET or NTA, so that we can follow that. Okay now. So I hope it is clear what we are going to do. Yes. Then next, yeah. So let us look into our chemistry part. So we have class 11th, class 12th topic. These are the chapters we have in the chemistry, right? Okay. So now I will be giving you what is the chapter wise weightage. Like what is the percentage of questions they are asking from each chapter. Yes, from each chapter. For example, chemical bonding and molecular structure is one of the easy topic and highly weightage topic, right? So which is from 11th standard. So you can expect at least 3 to 4 questions from this chapter, right? So that is what I have mentioned. So you can take a screenshot of this so that you can make your preparation accordingly. So whenever you are coming across this chapter during your preparation, you need to focus on this high weightage topics. Like see here, 4 to 5 questions is not a simple thing, and these are very easy questions, and they will save our time during the exams, because if they are easy, so we can easily attempt without any calculation, because it is completely theoretical chemistry, right? So we can, by looking at the question, whatever the concepts we know, just by applying that, yes, we directly get the answer without any waste in the time. So there we can save the time, and we can invest the time either in the physical chemistry or organic or in the physics at least, right? While doing the numericals, it might take more time. That is what the thing we need to consider here. And then next, see, I will assure you that I will going to make you the top kings of your organic. So that's how I will be make you. So you will feel that very confident, and you will be enjoying complete organic sessions from me. Okay. So I will be leading complete organic chemistry without any difficulties in your preparation. Okay. So I will make you GOC something like, so all the topics of complete 11th, 12th. So I will be covering maximum extent in the GOC itself, so that whenever you are going to study the 12th topics, see, even I will make you that using your GOC topics itself, so you are going to solve complete, the important named reactions, whatever the reactions we have in the 12th, so you are going to tackle those questions even without knowing the name of the reaction, just by concepts which I am going to give in the GOC, that is 11th class topics. Okay. And the next thing is, yes, again equilibrium, thermodynamics, all these are important topics now. So we need to focus on those things also. Yes, you can take a screenshot of this weightage. And then next here, I will be giving you 6 months chemistry syllabus planner for NEET 2026.
Sir, the weightage is based on the NEET 2025 paper, right?
Yes, of course ma'am, not just 2025. I have included other
previous year
yes,
NEET
yes.
exams also. So yes, this is the best strategy and planner which is based on the consideration of all the previous year NEET papers.
Yes,
right,
ma'am.
sir? Yes.
And ma'am, like see, yes, not only this paper analysis, but question analysis also I have made from previous year papers,
Yes.
not just 2025 and not just 2024 only, because there is drastic change in the both exam papers, right? So
And you have concentrated on each and every segment of each chapter, right?
yes,
sir?
yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. So now I will be guiding them about from NEET June 2025 to November 2025. So during this period, I am going to cover complete chemistry portion.
Yes.
Okay. So let's have some idea on this.
Yes,
So
sir.
in the first month, it means today is 20, right? So from today to next 10 days, for next 10 days, I will be focusing completely on the basics first. Okay. So this is what the bridge course you can consider. So bridge course generally use this term for like basic classes, but even for repeaters also I am using the same term, because I will be making them to fill the gaps, whatever the weaker points they have. So I will be focusing on them. Okay. Then next, so in the first month, that is in the June, so I will be covering these topics from 11th. So here I have mentioned the number of classes I am going to take for each class. So this is the approximate number. So for example, some basic concepts of chemistry, that is what mole concept, I might be completing this complete chapter in 5 classes, 5 to 6 classes. okay, and these are almost some 90 minutes of class, okay. And you know guys, so you will be having lot of time for every day in the like in the here itself, in the campus itself. In the morning session you will be having complete classes, and by the afternoon you will be having study hours, and we will be there with you. So we will be guiding you how to tackle the questions wherever the difficulties you have. So we will have some special focus on those students where they have physical difficulties. We will guide you and we will address them, okay. I hope it is clear what we are going to do in the upcoming sessions. Next, yeah, for structure of atom I will be taking around 6 classes, so that we'll completely do the complete concept as well as the questions related to that, okay. Similar to that, so in every topic and every chapter I have mentioned number of classes I am going to take. For example, chemical bonding I am taking around 10 topics, 10 classes, okay. So that it is more than sufficient. If required also, I will be arranging some special sessions based on the demand of students and requirement of student, okay. And in month 2, that is July, so these are the topics. Again, these are also from 11th class only, okay. For thermodynamics I am taking almost 7 classes, okay. And if required, there will be special numerical sessions, everything will be there, okay. And then next here in month 3, that is August, so complete GOC, we are entering into the GOC. And I told you now, so for complete August month I am going to discuss only these 2 chapters. It means you just imagine how much deeper I am going to dig there. So I will make you complete clarity about this GOC part, so that you can enjoy your complete organic chemistry part, okay. And then next, in month of September, so these are the topics I am going to cover, okay. Then next in October I will be covering these sessions, these chapters in this many number of classes, okay. Then next in October it is, and in November, that is the last month, I mean for classes. After this, see in November complete organic we have, again whatever I have covered in GOC part, by using that I will be making you to clear all these topics in very easiest, simplest manner that can helpful to you, okay. And you know, complete concepts only I will be providing. Yes, Kashi Vishwanath, yes, Vishwanath, I can say this is not exactly for free. I mean YouTube sessions are free, but you know, this is completely about long term batch we are announcing in the offline center, that is in Narayanguda, Hyderabad, okay. So you can have, this is a very affordable price, but not at the free cost, okay. So Vishwanath, I think it's clear, right? Then next, so here we have also, see this is, I am not going to discuss completely about this. See, I just mentioned chapter wise high priority. Anyways, we will be covering each line, each sentence mentioned in the NEET NTA syllabus, okay. So but these are the highly weightage or high most important topics of each chapter. That is what I have mentioned here, okay. So you can take a screenshot of this, of high weightage topics of each chapter. Yes. So this is about chemistry part. Yes. Hope you got some clarity what we are going to do for the next 6 months. Yes. What after the 6 months? Yes. Again, so during this 6 months itself, every morning hours what I told you, we will be having classes, and afternoon session you will be having complete study hours. During the study hours we will be guiding you, we will be there with you in the classes, in the study hours, okay. And we will be always available to you, so that you can always come to us and you can clear your doubts, okay. This is the main thing you have here. And the next thing is, so what, along with the NCERT books what I told you, we have some specific materials so that you can follow those, and we are covering whatever the things that are not included in the NCERT, we have included in our materials, modules, okay. And the next thing is, for questions, yes, we have lot of questions, and we are going to give depending upon the students requirement. See, we will be starting from very basic level 1 questions and level 2, level 3, like that. So depending upon the requirement of student and ability of student, we will be making it, okay. We will making you to prepare for the exam, okay. Yes, anyone in the comment box? Yeah. Yeah, so you can ask anything, any queries you have, you just post it in the chat box. I will be addressing them. Yeah. So now, yeah.
The discussion has come about fee structure. In our next video, we are going to make a video on the fee structure where the fee is very minimal, like nowhere across the India.
Yes.
And we are providing you the complete NEET coaching along with the access for you for the 5 topmost university entrance examinations. All the 5 entrance examinations coaching also is provided for you. The access is provided to you along with the NEET for the same fee.
Yes.
And there is no tenure for your online access. That
Yes.
is your lifetime validity in the online app
Yes.
platform.
Yes. And ma'am, those who came to join in offline,
Yes.
so if in case they miss any class, that will be provided in the recorded session, right?
Yes, in
It will be-
recorded session also
Yes,
it is
will,
provided.
It will be available in our app,
Yes.
so that they can access it.
Yes.
Yes. And you can, if the student is from online, so they can attempt exam from home also, right? Ramesh?
Yes.
Yes.
The all the exams, test series and offline books are provided to the address you are mentioning for the same fee.
Yes.
Same fee. Only if you take one coaching for NEET, the other plan B courses, like if you want CUET entrance examinations,
yes.
BITSAT examinations and 5 topmost entrance examinations of India,
Yeah.
the access is provided for all the exams in the online.
Yes, ma'am. One more thing we need to suggest to the students is, like most of the students, those who attempted the exam, now looking for, they are in dilemma, I think so.
Yes.
Most of the students are in dilemma, like whether to take the drop year or not. Yes, dear students, just make yourself clear about your future planning and discuss with your parents, okay, and your mentors, and you can take, like, see, we are providing the information and it's all up to you. So you can
To
choose.
decide
Yes.
the best.
Yes.
We are giving you the best platform to
Yes.
learn with the most minimal fee and
Yes.
the best exposure on how to crack NEET 2026.
Yes.
Each and everywhere, each and every step of your preparation, we are here for you.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, you
Yeah.
can add on few things to this.
So,
Yeah, sir, I have few more things to ask specifically about physics, sir.
yes, sir.
So, like what makes the difference now in 2026 preparation? How we are going to make them feel more confident about their physics part?
Sir, actually, when we come into physics topic, no, like people will be more stressed. So, take the topics, divide into conceptual wise,
Yes.
and do the more questions on each concept.
Yes.
Like you spend one questions minimum 5 minutes to understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Like in the examination, you don't need to spend 5 minutes. You should complete the question by 1.5 minutes. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you take a question by practicing session, take 5 minutes
Yeah.
and analyze the question, what is the question asked, and try to answer what are the given things. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, sir. Yeah.
And
So,
I want to highlight at the end where you can tackle any sort of question by accessing the daily practice test papers from our NEET World for each and every subject, sir. Like that, each and every day if they are getting exposed to all the types of questions, then NEET 2026 is safe in your hands.
Yeah.
yes, and students like Vishwanath who are like aspiring students are there and required any free content. Yes, dear students, you can join in this Telegram group so that you can access to our free free content which we are going to share in this Telegram channel. Okay, so what is the thing you need to make is just scan this QR code so that it will direct you to the Telegram group. Okay,
Yes.
so that is the one process. Otherwise,
QR code
just
is also provided in the description. You can
Yeah.
just scan it and log into the Telegram.
yeah, there will be direct link provided in the description box. Just click on that, so it will be takes you to the group channel. Yes.
And you can call us to this number or you can directly log in through www.neetworld.in on official website of our NEET World
Yes.
Institute. Yes. So with this we are going to end this live session, greeting you for your 2025 and making you sure that assurance we are giving from
Yes.
our NEET World. We will be with you for each and every
Everything.
step of your preparation for NEET 2026.
26.
And we are going to cherish you with the complete success in NEET 2026.
Yes. All the best. Happy learning.
Yes.